Hey guys, good evening. Today's workout is more about fat utilization. Fat utilization, which means you keep a lot of healthy fat into your body and you flush out all of that bad fat which is being stored into your body. How does that happen? Your body starts storing fat into fat cells, adipocytes, and it starts storing it because you start giving a lot of memory inputs into your body that you need to store a lot of fat, because your body and your brain thinks that it needs to store fat as a terms of survival. And exactly the opposite happens when you start inhaling a lot of oxygen. Oxygen is life, oxygen is respiration, and oxygen also puts you into a more active mode rather than putting you into a lazy mode. So exercising of any kind, aerobic, anaerobic, so if you're trying to do weights, if you're doing your cardio, anything that you do, any kind of process that increases your oxygen uptake, it will help you lose fat. How does it do that? So whenever you start inhaling a lot of oxygen, there are two processes that happen into your body, and there are different types of hormones that are secreted from your brain. So different types of people burn fat in different ways. One of the best ways possible is that you start intaking and sustaining a lot of oxygen. So we will be following two different methods. One is breathe work. The second one is the RFL workout that we will be doing right now. Correct? So when you start inhaling a lot of oxygen, you start exhaling a lot of carbon dioxide, and you start urinating more. And that's where you flush out all of those adipocytes, those bad fats that I'm talking about. So what we are going to do today is to sustain and go very, very slow. So the more you sustain, the more you will start inhaling a lot of oxygen. And that would not happen when you start doing walking. Walking doesn't require that much of oxygen. It is never that, you unless and until you don't run. And when you run, if you're running on a cardio machine, it's very measured. So it would not be very rapid. So unless and until you don't get your body into a rapid mode, whereby you do it in either some kind of a force, intensity, and you also sustain a lot of oxygen in your body and your lungs, that's the process that we start in your body, and your brain starts secreting the hormones that look out for alternate sources of energy. What are the alternate sources of energy? Your fat that you stored. And it starts using that energy because it feels now your body is going to be more active because you're sustaining a lot of oxygen. Your brain starts sending message that this is the point of time that the body is going to be more active for the next few days. And once your brain starts sending those signals, your body will start utilizing the fat that you have stored in your body. Now you need to decrease your fat percentage so that you can start decreasing your fat everywhere. So it could be on your face, it could be on your back, it could be on your biceps, anywhere, even your belly or any other place, your hips, any place. So it's a very slow, gradual process. But what we're trying to do over here is a long-term process. It's a long-term process that we're trying to attain over here. So it's not that you start losing fat in a week or so. It's just that we're trying to create a signal from your brain to your body that you need to lose fat. And once your brain starts sending message that you need to use this energy that you've stored all across your body, it will start flushing all of the bad fat out, or it would use it as an energy and excrete whatever is the waste. Same thing that happens with your digestion. So let's go ahead and start it. As always, I would request you guys to get into the slow formation habits, which means the more slower you do it, the better you get into fat loss. The more fast you do it, you get nowhere because you actually harm the process of oxygen uptake. Remember, oxygen uptake, that's the thing that you need to attain. That's what we attain in yoga when we do our Purak, Rechan and Kumbhaka. So that's exactly what we will try to attain. Okay, we will be doing just max to max 3 or 4 exercises, and that should take care of all of the fat loss that needs to be done for the next 6, 7, 8 months or maybe a year, right? You have to keep on doing it. It's a process, and you just can't leave it after doing it for 2 or 3 minutes or maybe 2 or 3 months. You have to continue it, right? Let's start doing it. All right, so let's do the calf raises. Calf raise is very simple. You take 5 seconds to go up, you sustain for 5 seconds, and then 5 seconds to come down. We will be using a timer service. I will be showing you just once. You have to do it at least 10 to 20 times. 10 to 20 times. You got to try it. Let's start. That's it. Okay, so we will be doing the squats this time. Squats, very simple. Normally people do it just in here. What we will be doing is we will be going down, further down, okay? And we will be trying to touch the hip to the ankle. So you take 5 seconds to go down. You stay there for 5 seconds and then you come up. I will be showing it to you just once. You need to do it at least for 5, 10, 20 counts, alright? Make it slow. Let's do it with the timer. Let's start. That's how we do it. Alright, it's time for push-ups. Very simple. I take 5 seconds to go down. I take 5 seconds to come up. We will not be doing the sustainment. You just go down and you come up. Anyone who's got issues with their knees or any kind of issues while doing it, what you can do is you can do it with your bent knees. So I will first try to show it to you. You don't need to keep a count or maybe an app for that. You can just do it simple. So keep your knees folded. Alright, you can keep your knees folded like this and then you can do it. But try to keep your body straight. Alright, try to keep your body straight as much as possible. And I will be showing you 3 variations today. You could do any one of them. Keep your knees folded just in case you have any issues. Now, in case people have problems with the knees folded, you could also keep a cloth below your knees. Alright, very simple. Take 5 seconds to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 seconds to come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm showing it to you once. You should be able to do it at least 5 to 7 times. If possible, stay in this pose. Stay in this pose just the way that it is. Alright? In case you're looking out for good fat loss, you can stay in this pose for almost 10 seconds. The way that I'm staying right now. Alright? So go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And then come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's great for your glutes, your hamstrings, your belly fat, and every single thing that you can take off fat. Now remember that the whole charm is of doing it very, very slow. So the more slower you go, the better you get. Your muscles, your fat loss, and everything that you could think of, right? This is just one variation. I'm going to go ahead and do the other variation also, which means without the legs folded. Let me take the camera. Alright, so we will be doing it without folding the legs. Alright, the first variation is when we fold the legs, fold the knees. The second variation is more simpler. The third variation is going to be a little bit more hard. The second variation, this is how many people will be doing it. Remember your elbows. You don't let them fly out. Okay, you let them stay in. So keep your elbows like this. Okay, not like this. It should be like this. All right. Let's do it. So keeping your body straight. Keep your body straight. All right. It should not be like this. It should not be like this. All right. Keep your body straight. And then we go down. The hands should be almost shoulder length. All right. So shoulder length hands, and let's go. Keep your knees together. So keep your legs together. They should not be flying out like wings. Okay. Perfect. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, you can stay in this pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay in this pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I've shown it to you almost 2 to 3 times. What you could do is, you could do it at least 10, 5, 20 times. Whatever is your stamina, right? Alright, we'll finish the workout with just the final 2 of those exercises. Planks, of course, we all know how to do planks. I'll be using these tools. This is the third variation of doing your push-ups. I'll be using a chair. You could use the tools. This is the hardest one, but trust me, the results are great. So if you're looking out for muscle, if you're looking out for endurance, stamina, this is what you do. Take a chair, take this kind of tools, same thing. Keep it at shoulder length, okay? And remember that they should not be slipping. They should be hard enough, right? Let's go and start doing it. So I'm going to keep my legs like this, and then we'll go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again going down, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you could stay in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Remember that you need to do it very, very slow. Okay, so the final one is sleep cycling. You sleep, lie down on your back. Okay? Keep your neck up. Okay? You're looking at the knees. And all that you do is you don't take your legs like this. You do it just like cycling. Okay? So you take it down. You do it like cycling. And remember, if you could keep a gap of 5, 5, that would be great. Okay? And that keeps the whole motion and the whole pressure on your belly, just the way that I'm stopping right now. So I'm keeping a gap. Both my legs are above the floor. Okay? Almost 2 to 3 inches above the floor. Or you could do it just the way that it is. Okay? 50 rounds. Very simple. 50 rounds. And try to remember to extend your knees. So your knees need to come as much as possible towards you. And then your legs need to be stretched. Right? So every time you do it, your legs need to stretch. Right? Do it 50 times. Whatever is perfectly fine for you. 50, 60, 20, 30 times. Whatever is perfect for you. Okay? Try to have a swing when you take it. Don't take your legs like this. Okay? It's not on the top. No. It's right over here. Because that's where we need to put the pressure on the belly. Right? 20 to 50 counts. That's all you do. Take care. That was the last exercise. And turn off the recording.